Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be going over this somewhat new SPAC, ticker symbol CCX, and there's a possibility that they will be merging with TopGolf. So before we get into it, I just want to say thank you guys for 700 plus subscribers. That's incredible, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's awesome to see that people actually like my content and enjoy watching the channel. So please keep liking and sharing these. I appreciate all of you so much. So let's get right into it. Basically, what is TopGolf? TopGolf is like a bowling alley setup, but it's a driving range, and you can bring all your friends there. You guys get a nice booth, and it's a point system. So even if you can't hit the ball straight, or you can't even get it off the ground, you just roll it out there, you can still get points. And there's little circles out there, and you're playing against each other, and the further the circle, the more the points, kind of thing. Everyone gets a set number of balls. You pay by the hour. I've been here many times, and it's one of my favorite places to go. They do serve alcohol. They do serve food. Even, having a party here, a birthday party, I see it quite often. There's games inside like pool, foosball, many other aspects to this. Some of them even have a mini putt course on the side of the driving range. The very first one I ever went to was in 2014 in Virginia, and they had a TopGolf and a mini putt range, which is awesome. The one closest to my old hometown just had the driving range. So I'm a huge golfer, and this is a really fun place for me to go. I'll show you a clip of my swing just to show you I'm really into golf. And then a couple pictures of me actually playing at TopGolf before. So another positive aspect to this is that it is outdoor, so I don't think they will be shut down by COVID again. They are actually starting to reopen their facilities, and I know they were shut down because of COVID the first time, but since then they have started reopening facilities. So a little bit more about TopGolf. They currently have 50 TopGolf locations. The very first one started in the UK in 2000, and then they opened some in the US in 2005. They currently have $525 million of outstanding debt, which is a little bit concerning. Their driving ranges are starting to reopen. They also have games, like I said, inside their facility: pool, ping pong, foosball, full bar, food. They have a lot to this business. I will say it is always packed, and you really do have to make reservations in order to get a booth with your friends, especially like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are always packed, which is really good for the company. They're also backed by Callaway, which is a golf company for those of you who don't know. Phil Mickelson is one of the top Callaway golfers that you probably know of. Everyone knows Phil and Tiger. And they acquired a stake in 2017, so that's awesome that they are backed by such a large company. So more on TopGolf. Yes, they were hurt by the Rona. They will recover. I fully believe that. I think they will eventually become very profitable again. And to be honest, I really couldn't find that much on their financials except for the debt I found and then how much they make annually. So it costs them $18 million to build and run their facilities, and they make around just $24.4 million per year. TopGolf is worth around $2.1 billion, and that was in 2017. So that's kind of what I found. Let me know if you guys have any more information on their financials. A couple websites I found, I had to be like a member to see their financials, and I wasn't trying to sign up for that and pay just to see their financials. But let me know if you guys find anything else. Another thing I forgot to bring up is how coronavirus has really caused a surge in new golfers getting out there and playing the game. And I want to say this is due to golf courses never shutting down, and people want to get outside during this crazy time. They want to do something, and golf is already basically a social distancing sport. You have 1 to 3 people in your group max, and they implemented some great rules to keep people away from each other. Keeping the pin in. You go get your ball and get away, and then another person can putt out. So they never shut down, and I've noticed a lot of my friends and even my cousins who never really golfed before have picked up the game. I've been playing since high school, so for about 8 years now, and no one really ever wanted to golf with me. No one really liked the game of golf, and it's really become a lot more popular as my buddies are getting into their early 20s and stuff. Like I said, I've been playing for a while, and I just think this is really positive for Topgolf, and people will want to go there more. So here's a little bit more on CCX, and I discussed CCX and CCXX a little bit ago on the channel as some blank check companies that I was watching, and these are the blank check companies that are ran by Michael Klein, and I know CCXX just signed a deal with a healthcare company. I haven't looked too much into that one, but as far as CCX, they've raised $690 million. Like I said, this is not official. This is just in talks and could easily collapse. So I do not hold any shares yet, but I'm very interested in this merger if it goes through. I think this could be an awesome play in the future, and it kind of reminds me of a Dave & Buster's type stock. So, when all of this pandemic ends, I can see them being very profitable. So I'm just going to run through a few articles I found on Topgolf, and this is something that I didn't even think about until I read this. So they're saying in this article how this is a great place where business deals can get done without taking the whole day like golf takes. So as many of you know, a lot of business deals happen on the golf course, and to play 9 holes is around 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on the pace of play and how good you are. And then 18 holes can take anywhere from 4 to 6 hours for the same factors. And not everyone has that kind of time. So it's awesome that, you could take a client out for lunch, an hour and a half lunch or hour lunch, hit some balls, talk business, and get it done. And that's something I didn't even think about. It's really cool because you don't even have to bring your own clubs. You can use these Topgolf ones right here that they supply you with. I thought this was funny. It's like a hipster bowling alley, kind of like what I said earlier. And I will link this in the description. You guys can read through this. There's a lot of really great information here. It even talks about Callaway and some money that they've raised. So another article, this one's on Seeking Alpha, just talking about how Topgolf might go for the green in SPAC deal. So a little play on words there. Just talking about how, Churchill Capital's trading a little higher today, as well as Callaway Golf. This SPAC deal might go through, and Callaway does hold 14% stake in Topgolf. And the last article I'm going to talk about today is just this one labeled Topgolf said in talks to go public via Churchill Capital. And it just talks a little bit more about the company, how it operates driving ranges, Dallas-based Topgolf. It's a private company. Just talks more about their revenues, $525 million in outstanding debt. So all of these will be linked in the description. Definitely do your own research on this one. And honestly, I'm interested in this because I'm a big golfer, and I've always believed that it's awesome to invest in what you do and what you like. So I know it's not the next Tesla or EV company that has been on an absolute tear lately, but it's something that I'm into and something that I'm going to continue to watch. I think this does have some nice potential, and we'll see where it goes. I'm definitely not adding any shares yet, but I will be watching to see, what happens with this deal. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this video, with your friends or whoever may be interested. It really helps out the algorithm and gets it more views. If you haven't signed up for Robinhood or Webull, there's some links in the description, and when you sign up with my code, it'll get us both some free stocks. And I would really appreciate that. And I'll open them on the channel, and we can see, what we get together. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and have a good one.
Stacking vertical, ooh, counting sideways, ooh, aim by my cake, ooh, get out my